Hello, for anybody who cares, this was a tour of our room on our stay on MSC Meraviglia. To my right, to your left, we have quite the capacious closet space here, walk-in closet space. We had a safe built in right there. Never used it, I just left everything that I wanted to put in there right out in the open because I can trust these guys. Looks like a similar situation on the other side. 4 drawers, plenty of space for a guy. I was struggling to come up with reasons to use all these drawers quite frequently, given how much stuff I had. Put all the nice clothes over here. This is where you hung up all your coats and everything else, all your fancy clothing. As you can see, there goes the Carhartt. But yeah, we were a little short on coat hangers, so we had to get some more for that. And I got way more than I ever asked for, but I think it's because we asked 2 people. Moving on, this is the living space downstairs. We have a pull-out couch that is desperate to pull out because every time you sat on the cushions, they just love to fall off the couch. That's all they ever wanted to do, so this thing wants to be a bed more than it wanted to be a couch. Actually, you know what? I got ahead of myself. We didn't even show you the bathroom down here. This is the bathroom down here. Hardly any room to really do much of anything. I couldn't lather up, I couldn't wash, heck, I couldn't even do you-know-what without bumping my elbow or bumping an arm or hitting something on something very, very hard and uncomfortable. I basically had to walk out here for everything that I needed to do outside of the bathroom. So, kind of inconvenient, but you know what? I'm not complaining. At least I got my own bathroom, and it wasn't all covered in makeup. Over here, nice little vanity that you can, I guess, get yourself ready with if you wanted to. Yes, hello everybody. We had a large drawer here with our laundry service, which I did take advantage of because I didn't bring enough underwear, oddly enough, so that was a bit odd. Behind the 9,000 tons of luggage that we both brought is the mini bar. Fridge was spacious enough, it worked, lots of 8-ounce bottles. They gave us a couple of complimentary alcoholic drinks, lots of soda, lots of seltzers, still water. This is probably my favorite piece of the whole thing, the Nespresso machine. That's like a $600 machine all by itself. Had the little Nespresso pods over there. The Europeans love their espresso versus us Americans that love a big giant coffee. We always had a couple of water bottles right here as well, so that was good. We did not do a good job of staying hydrated this whole cruise. I barely remembered what day of the week it was. We didn't even turn this TV on either. This thing has just been hiding out in plain sight, and I forgot it was even there because I don't think we watched a single second of the TV. Didn't even pick up the remote. We were too busy having fun. Outside, you could probably see, this is where our hot tub was. Everything was nicely divided. We had this little dry room area here. You would walk out. You had this double latching locking mechanism door here. It was actually pretty weather tight. We never saw or felt any kind of outside weather in our room at all. Pull that, pull this up, out you go. It's snowing right now. I'm not really geared up for that, so I'm just gonna do a quick little walk here, but this was lovely having our own personal hot tub. The heater was a bit funky. Sometimes it seemed like it wanted to get up to temperature. Other times not so much at all. We're really shaded in up here too. You can't really get much direct sunlight, at least from what we noticed, but that could have just been us sleeping in way too late just about every single day. You could have laid out here on these beach chairs, pool chairs, whatever you want to call them, enjoy a beverage, but it was very private, very nice. It kind of looks like your neighbors next door could see you, but I don't really think that was the case. This was wonderful. This was awesome. We had so much fun. My only other complaint was it's awfully hard to get in that thing. You would step up on that platform down there, and that platform just loved to slip out from under your feet. So then you'd end up falling into the tub. We definitely picked up a couple of bruises here and there from that. Other than that, though, what a wonderful thing to have. I'm certainly not complaining about this whole experience. So I guess now we'll go inside, head up to the bedroom, show you the secondary closet, and also the second bathroom upstairs. I gotta close this first, though. Coming up the lovely staircase here. It looks awesome, but this metal trim here, I don't know about you, but if you have sensitive feet, this metal trim is really hard on your feet. So you come up the stairs, it's better that you're wearing shoes. Lovely illuminations up the staircase here. Again, more light controls on the left. Tiny little TV screen. Again, we didn't really have much use for this because it's so far away. I can barely see it. My eyes are great, so I don't know who's using that TV. In here, this is the closet. Oh, it's locked. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Look the wrong way. Open the door the wrong way. This is where Caitlin got ready. She set up all of her makeup. This is where all of her clothes were.
Wonderful, although I do wish there was maybe like an LED light around the mirror. Not too well lit, so just keep that in mind. Well, if you want this as your get ready room. But we had a lovely hair dryer, lovely little stool. I had all my clothes. Perfect.
The bathroom up here was actually adequate for people, although the shower is not at all meant for 2 people.
Nope.
The only thing that was kind of weird is there was no real door or divider, so if you took a shower, you were just spraying water all on the floor in here, and that's kind of not cool. Also, really weird spot for a towel rack, because again, if you're at all tall, you're going to get your towels soaked.
This moves a lot.
Yeah, don't know what the point of that was.
The drain didn't work, so you couldn't take a bath.
That's a girl problem, not a me problem. But this one, you actually had room for other activities in here. The trash cans weren't very easily found until you just started digging around and getting desperate. You had that tiny little guy right there.
I put all my makeup on this little tray, and in here it was a nice place for makeup.
We were given all of our body washes, all of our shampoos, all of our cleaning liquids, I guess, if you want to say. Mm-hmm. That was all complimentary of MSC, which was very nice. Thank you for that.
And here was a lovely king-size bed, although it does separate.
It does separate. It's really 2 either full or twin-size mattresses, but super comfortable for once. I know I was fed up to the gills with sleeping in hotel beds because almost none of them are any good. We had an outlet there. We brought some power adapters for any Americans that are watching this. You might want to get some kind of European socket adapter because there aren't that many American-style plugs on board the ship. 2 nightstands, one on either side of the bed. Plenty of room to store whatever you want, valuables, your wallet, things you don't really need while you're on board, or even out in the port if you're not planning on buying anything. This was a wonderful, wonderful experience, so this was worth every single penny that I paid. I will absolutely do this again in the future, if not, maybe even step it up one more time. So this was really a wonderful time. Thank you to everybody within the city.
See ya. Happy sailing to the next people.